Hey, welcome back to Brucey BRC. Tonight we're working on our Typhon 223S. Last week at the track, the motor locked up. Got a new one of those on order. But the center differential doesn't feel like it's 100% right, so we're going to crack it open, check it out. And we're going to have to figure out what happened to it. It won't turn. There it goes. So we checked the differentials while we had it apart. And this center diff is smooth as silk. Rear diff works just like it should. So that's not the problem there. Wonder this center diff doesn't necessarily turn as easy, but I think it turns okay. We could pull it apart and give it a quick check maybe. Let's move this car out of the way. We'll get us a rag down on the desk. We'll pull this diff apart here. Get me some tools. Alright. Got some tools here. Probably number 2. Get my little driver out because to see how it works or does. Still trying to get this screw out. So far I'm not having any luck. I might have to go out to the barn and take a drill and cut a slot in it, see if I can break it loose with a screwdriver. That's what I should have broke it loose by hand first, and I didn't. I was impatient. So now I gotta pay for my impatience. Sometimes the long road is the right road, even though it's not necessarily the road you want to be on. You have to take a little bit more time, put forth a little more effort, and you can actually get a little further down the trail, so to speak, without as much effort. So, don't know if this is going to work right. I'm trying hard. If you look at it, like it's stripped out. I stripped it out. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I did that. So now I just got to figure out how I can get it out. The pliers are almost done. I just can't quite get enough bite on it. I wonder if I try some needle nose vice grips, if I could get enough bite on it. I'll be back. Hey, all right, Brucey BRC back. We ran out to the barn, got us some needle nose vice grips. Hopefully they'll grab tight enough to at least break it loose. We're gonna see if that does us any better. We gotta get it out to see what we broke or not, and then once we get it out, we can buy a new screw or whatever. Oh, come on, baby. Let's see if we can do it like this. Ooh, just a little snug. Oh, we can get a bite, I think. All right, let's try it again. We just gotta get it to break loose is the problem. So, oh, she's being a real bogger. Come on, girl. Oh, just about had you locked on. Come on, girl. Just get so much jaw movement out of these, and you'd think being a decent brand they would do okay, but they seem to not be wanting to do okay. Well, maybe this was a attempt number 2 that didn't work right. So if we can't get this to work, we'll have to go to our third choice, which would be to try to cut a slit. Oh, come on. Almost had enough on it to start trying. Yeah. Cut a slit in it and see if we can break it loose with a regular screwdriver. I love being out on the farm. Just so pretty out here, especially when the grass is fresh cut. You got that farm fresh smell. Got the vegetables coming in good. It's gonna be a good summer, beautiful summer on the horizon. It's not even a bad evening. A little spit of rain here and there, but not bad evening. Hey, all right, we're out here in the barn trying a few different things, see if we can get this screw out. It's severely aggravating me. I'm trying. Okay. So now we've got a groove in it. Let's go get a screwdriver, see if we can break it loose. Try to stabilize that. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did go ahead and break it loose while I was fitting up for a screwdriver. Oh, I thought I got it loose. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. All right, so we got it out. Sometimes you gotta go to plan B, C, and D to get it. All right, so we got the screw loose. Back to the workbench, or the desk. We're gonna take this screw out. It's still a good screw. It's just a little different now. There's that. Let's see if we can't pop this up. Yep. Pop this cover. You don't wanna dink up your gasket. Pull that cover off. Look at all that grease. Okay. Now let's work the gears. I think she's just tight. Okay. So now we need to drop this back in there in its orientation, which is like this. Put that down. Yep. Okay. Now we can put our screws back in. Let's put this one that we modified. Ooh. Put this one that we modified over here where we scratched it up. That'll be a reminder that sometimes you need to start a little slow, do it backhand. Put that screw in there. And I don't think it has to be slammed up tight, just good and snug. The other ones weren't, but this one I may have just not been pushing hard enough, or had the hex driver in there good and square. We're not going to tighten anything down just yet, because we want to get them all four started. That way everything has a chance to start and go smoothly. I'm going to switch drivers to a hex driver. Drive that in there. Put that down. Sometimes it's aggravating working on these things, but it's always fun and it's relaxing. So even though you might get aggravated, you're still having fun, still playing with your hobby and your toys, and you still get a little bit of time to yourself and your peace. I always recommend trying on some music that you enjoy. It totally changes the vibe of the room. A little bit, oh good, the head of it broke off. How awesome is that? Look at that, the head of that screw broke off. That is absolutely horrible. So back to the drawing board. We're going to take that back off. We're going to pull these other three back out. Luckily nothing's tight yet. So That had to be because they tightened it down too much at the factory, or a cheap screw, or who knows. I can buy different screws. I just gotta look in my tech pack and figure out what size screw it is, and I can get me 4 new screws at the hobby shop. Maybe at a good hardware store, if you got one, they might have some metric screws that go down this small.